Fighting Chance programme is a highly selective talent transfer programme. Its number one objective is to find athletes with the potential to win a medal at the 2012 London Games.
The idea behind Fighting Chance came out as a result of our talent pool in WTF Taekwondo not being the size maybe it should be or could be. We know that the market for martial art combat athletes in the UK is huge. Over 1 million people do martial arts in this country. So we recognise that if we're going to increase our percentage chance of winning Olympic medals, we needed more athletes and we needed to see where the talent was across all those combat sports.
WTF Taekwondo is very lucky to be an Olympic sport. There's an awful lot of other sports that have attempted to try and get into the Games programme, karate being the most recent example. Fighting Chance is a fantastic opportunity to try and bring people from these other sports who are desperate to compete in the Olympic Games but are unable to do so within their chosen martial art or combat sport.
My martial arts background is ITF style Taekwondo. I've been training for 17 years. I'm a 4th degree black belt. I've achieved a lot of things in ITF style Taekwondo, but I'd like to achieve more, and so I'm looking to advance into different martial arts to see what I can achieve there too.
I've been doing karate since the age of 5 years old. A lot of the techniques are similar to karate, just slightly done a little bit different. Obviously karate, there's a lot more punching and the scoring points is slightly different, but just adapting was not too bad.
The interesting part of this project is that it stemmed from rule changes within Taekwondo that have now tripled the points available to headshots.
Our sport has always been about the attack or the counter kick to the body. It's now about the kick to the face that gives you extra reward for extra risk. It's challenging the current athletes to make changes to their style. Other athletes can also jump to our style quite easily because they kick to the face regularly.
The introduction of electronic body protectors means there's less technical demand on the skills required to score points and to win matches. That opens up the sport to people who are less able to complete a move in quite the same way as somebody who's been training for a long time, but in a competitive situation you'll be able to score points equally. This is a great time to try and introduce new people to the sport and make them successful in a very short period of time.
The next phase is that we'll shave down from these next 3 weekends down to potentially 50 to 70 athletes.
We look people that are able to understand what is the philosophy of this kind of sport. It's normal in any combat sport to try to score points, try to concede less points as possible, and try that game, they understand that game is important to succeed in this sport.
We'll be collating all of the data that we've collected, the coaching profile, the physical test data, and any other coaching comments that have been made.
What they'll then do is they'll come back again and there'll be another fight, and we'll assess very similar to where we've assessed it today.
We'll be able to screen the athletes in more depth, as there'll be smaller numbers. We'll be able to get more information based on their ability to capitalise on their fighting style.
And we'll take a look at whether they've actually got what we're looking for in terms of their attitude. And attitude is the one thing at the end that we can't teach.
There was so many different people to watch yesterday from all different martial arts.
The transfer that they made in that short period of time show that they are able to change and adapt very easy.
We've got some great coaches. Hopefully with that professional advice we will be able to get some people coming through and delivering medals in 2012, so fingers crossed it'll work, and I really hope it does.
It's very clear to us that there is talent out there, talent that can quickly transfer with the right system, and talent that potentially could go on to win Olympic medals.